During a week of meetings, the European Union has called on the Bosnian authorities to move forward towards ending what it calls electoral discrimination by allowing minorities to run for top positions. The EU delegation to Bosnia and Herzegovina is urging the implementation of a ruling which would allow minorities to run for top governing posts. The positions are currently reserved for the three largest ethnic groups: Bosniak, Serbs and Croats.
This warning that came from the EU officials is very expected. Bosnia has been delaying this implementation for years, and I think this is our last warning. This is a very important human rights ruling, and Bosnia needs to obey it, even if it means allowing minorities to run for top governing posts.
EU officials expressed impatience at Bosnia's negligence to implement the European Human Rights Court ruling, which represents an obstacle to the country's path to EU. EU officials warned that Bosnia, in relation to other countries in the region, will remain stuck in the process of EU integration if Bosnian authorities do not reach a decision on the case until the end of March. EU officials stressed that all individuals in Bosnia must be able to be elected to any position, regardless of nationality.
The thing that makes me an optimist that this verdict might be implemented is Mr. Füle warning about sanctions that Bosnia will have if the verdict is not implemented. Mr. Füle announced that if Bosnia's authorities do not implement this verdict, 2014 elections and election results will not be recognized. I believe that this is a very firm warning addressed to domestic politics.
Bosnia and Herzegovina has been sued by some minority groups at the European Court of Human Rights because the constitution of Bosnia and Herzegovina provides that only certain groups can be elected members of presidency and House of Peoples. So far, Bosnian authorities have not issued any statements regarding the latest warning from the EU officials. This 2009 Strasbourg court ruling called on Bosnia to change its constitution to allow ethnic minorities as well as Bosniaks, Serbs and Croats to compete for high public offices. Today, Bosnia has until the end of March to implement the verdict. Otherwise, EU sanctions will occur. Ivana Šetić, Press TV, Sarajevo.